Hi. So I've upped my production value. I'm on a computer now. So I figured I would share the screen and do kind of a PowerPoint. I know, but it's not that bad. It's like 3 slides. Anyway, so this is more about the concept of God and also how it relates to a naturalistic point of view. So people who think everything is by chance, everything just happened. If you do it long enough, it's going to happen. People are going to be made, that sort of stuff. But I'm going to talk to you very briefly about DNA, kind of what makes us us, the DNA inside of us, the instructions on how to make us. So what I'll do is I will share the screen, and then I will start our presentation. So here are the 5 levels of information. Now, what this is just in terms of communicating with people, information being relayed, these are the 5 levels. Here's your DNA, the chromosomes right here, everything to tell your instructions on how to do the color of your skin, the shape of your nose, everything. These are our instructions on how to make us individually. So let's get to the information. Now, if you have a dog sitting in a room with a typewriter, and I take this metaphor from J. Warner Wallace, brilliant guy, apologetic, but you have a dog in a room, you give him a typewriter. So then you leave for 10 minutes, you come back and he types all this. Okay, so that's odd, but it's something. So what it is that's called statistics. That's the first level. There's data there, there's information. You don't know what it is, but it's there. Second one, grandpa, the eating, let's. I mean, those are words together. There's definitely information. There's a pattern going on. There's a system. Those are cosyntec. So with that, jump to the next level. Grandpa is eating. Here we go. So we actually have information. We have a sentence. We have words, everything like that. We know what's going on. In essence, it's dialogue. It's, semantics. So let's take another step. Let's eat, comma, grandpa. So that all of a sudden it's a request, basically. It's a statement. It's saying something. If you took out, say, the S right here or the D right there, it wouldn't make a difference. Doesn't change anything. Here, it doesn't change anything. Right here, you take that comma out, it changes to let's eat, grandpa. It's completely different. So this changes it. It's very intricate. There's information here that if you change anything, it'll change the meaning. So there's a lot packed in here. This is pragmatics. Now the next level is the highest level, and that is asking for something, basically saying something and expecting a response. And that's apobetics. Now we'll go through it briefly, really quickly. So this is going to be data. Next one, cosyntec is going to be information. It's not going to make sense. Semantics, dialogue. Let's eat, grandpa. Pragmatics. And then finally, information that requests a response. You expect it to be done. That's apobetics. And that's the highest level of information. So the reason why I bring all this up is that your chromosomes, your DNA, everything like that, these instructions, they are saying something, requesting a response back. It's not only a language, it's the highest form of information that's being relayed back and forth. That's the ingredients in you. That's the instructions in you. It's all right there in your DNA. So if you think, if we have DNA, we have information. It's obviously there. We know it's there. It's a language. We see the system. We see the patterns. We see everything. If you have a language, you have a creator. And that's just what it's going to be. But the really neat, interesting thing to think about, the cool concept, is that within you, you're literally reading the language of God. I mean, it's God's signature written on each of us individually, specific to us. It's the language of God. And with that, I mean, that's incredible. So there we go. That's my presentation. And I want to thank you for listening. And also, God bless.